we just hooked up. The plan was simple. Abseil a big cliff, fish lower ledges, probably no one ever fished before. Yep. Oh, big fish. Set up camp. But man, I had no idea how this would turn into one of my wildest missions ever. We caught so many fish. Yep. And we're on again. What a beautiful fish. This is insane. Let's get right into it. It looks like our rope is long enough, reaching all the way to the bottom. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous. This is a pretty big one, but let's get down there. Jesus Christ! Here we are. Oh, my hand was getting pretty hot from the friction, but we made it. The hardest part will be getting back up there. All right. Gonna leave the rope hanging there. Gonna leave my harness somewhere here. I know that gear dangling on here, that's our exit ticket to somehow get back up there. In case something goes wrong, I got a PLB because we got no reception here. Let's have a look where we're gonna start fishing. I've been watching the ocean all around me for a little bit now and still sort of deciding where to go fishing. There's a lot of opportunities, but sometimes there's some bigger waves washing over some of those low ledges here, and I think we start fishing over there. It's just a little bit less like in the swell. All them crabs make me hope to get into some Baldchin Groper. And who knows what else we might be getting onto here. I don't think anyone else would have ever fished off those low ledges here. So it might be just loaded with good fish. Alright, I think this spot here needs to be timed very well. Otherwise we get bloody wet. This might be our gap. Not a long one though. Let's run! We are finally set up. Let's get into fishing. I think we're gonna start on the heavy just to seal the deal immediately. I haven't told you the whole story yet. The plan is to set up camp. Already dropped the camping gear up on top of the cliff. Beautiful spot. And then we're gonna make it a catch and cook, stay the night. And I didn't bring any food, so we better get some. Alright, I've watched the ocean a fair bit. So I'm gonna try to keep a good eye on it as much as I can. But we are a little bit above here. And I sort of trust it. The tide is coming up though. Yep, and fish on first cast. Now she got a bit of a go. What is it gonna be? Pinky! And there's another fish, pretty sure blue bone. And here we go, beautiful pink snapper on the very first cast. We sealed the deal, we got our food sorted, happy days. Everything else is gonna be fun. We're gonna dispatch him, put him on ice, and keep having fun. Ew. Well, what should I say? That was the perfect start, but let's keep casting. I reckon we keep casting on the lighter outfit now that we got what we need. And if I saw correct, there was another fish for sure, but it may have actually been a blue bone. Sorry, Baldchin Groper. Baldchin Groper and coronation trout are very, very high up on the list. There's a bit of a set coming in. I hope the fish are still hungry even though it's sunny now here. I wanted to be down here a bit earlier, but it was a big mission to find the right spot to set up a rope and actually get down sort of safely. Oh, there was a nib. Yep, and fish on. Oh, I dropped it. Yep, and on again. That feels decent. What have we got this time? Another pink or something different? Oh, there's more down there. He's going ballistic. Another quality pink snapper. And here we go. Second cast, another beautiful pinky. It's his lucky day. We're gonna put him back in. I'm only gonna keep, for the moment at least, what we're gonna be eating. Otherwise we have to get it all back up there. And your entry ticket. I just put on a new soft plastic. The pinky was destroying the last one a little bit. Let's see if we can make that 3 casts on 3 fish. That'll be outstanding. The fish might be just feeding along the reef edge here. Yep. And we're on again. 3rd cast, 3rd fish. Unbelievable. What is it gonna be? Another pinky? No, it's a little tusky. You're coming home. He isn't even that little. He's a good size. Oh man, I can't believe it. 3rd cast, third fish. What a beauty. You are coming home for sure. And here we go. Third cast, third fish. A beautiful Baldchin Groper. I'm so stoked. He's definitely gonna come home. They are just so delicious. Wow. I've fished a lot, had a lot of good sessions, but 3 quality fish in 3 casts, that doesn't happen all that often. Anyways, let's keep casting. Alright, we've just relocated in this little crevice here. Let's give it a crack with the wind a bit better behind us. Was that a bite? Yep, we're on. What is it gonna be this time? Come on, show us your face. Another pinky. Wow, this spot is going off. And here we go, 5th cast, another quality fish, number 4. Yee-hoo! What a session, honestly. We're gonna put this bad boy back in this way. Yee-hoo! Ew! Let's see what else is out there. What a spot! Nothing! First cast, nothing! Let's have a look what happens. Maybe just over there. Yep, we are on again. Oh, what is that? Long tongue? Barracuda? Wow, that's a big long tom. That is big. I'll put you back in, I promise, if you don't bite me. That must be like close to a meter. Alright, here we got the toothy monster. Pretty bloody big long tom. I reckon that's close to a meter. Let's chuck him back in, eh? Ew! Leader seems to be alright. Lucky. Let's keep casting. Pinkies, you're right in front of us. A bit sketchy to fish this ledge here. Let's drop it down there. Take a step up. Are we snagged or did someone take us in a snag? I have to retie and I'm relocating back to my old spot where I dropped all my stuff here. Alright, on fillet number 2, I'm gonna keep a very keen eye on them, because someone else is pretty keen as well. Alright mate, you take that here, and then you bugger off, okay? And fillet number 2 of the pinky. Luckily, we got a little bit of soy sauce. We even got wasabi. And the lemon. Just gonna use a little bit. I might keep the rest for later on, because that's all we got with us. Put a little snack on the ledge. I reckon it doesn't get any fresher than that. That's bloody good. It's gonna keep me going for a little bit and gives me some energy to get back up that bloody cliff later on as well. That's gonna be a mission. I reckon we cut out a little bit more, have a bit more, and then we'll send up the drone and keep casting. Frozen water bottle on top and one on bottom. back into casting. As I got a little bit slow earlier, I'm gonna give it a crack on a bottom meat with a little bit oki. I just wanted to have the drone up and film a little bit, and now we hooked up. Pinky came right to the surface. I think it was a pinky. He's going hard. Oh, there's 3 of them. He's a big one. Let's get him up and get the drone in. Ooh, don't break the rod. Oh. He's a big one. Gonna put him in a pool. And I just want to quickly get the drone back in. How epic on the drone. Let's quickly get that drone in. I just want to quickly fly the drone, capture a couple of epic shots, and here we go. We got a pretty epic pink snapper. I'm not sure how big he is, but he's probably 70, maybe even a bit bigger. Got a solid lump up there, and I just wound in that bottom meat on the surface, and they actually work as topwater lures very well as well. I'm gonna put him back in, but what a beautiful fish. What a day of fishing. What an epic spot. Yoo-hoo! Straight down he goes. Yoo! Alright, let's give that another try on the bottom meat and see if we actually get it to the bottom before we get a bite. Oh, there was a nib. I felt that. Yep, we're on. Oh, big wave. Oh wow, what do we hook here? Another pinky. I'm scared to break my rod. We did it again. Oh man, what a day, what an insane session. Right on the next cast, another quality pinky. We're gonna chuck him back in as well. Ew! That's insane. I don't think I had many days fishing that well. Crazy. Let's keep going. Let's take a little bit oki on you. Let's see what happens now. We just had some people coming in on their boats. Oh, straight away on again. Did we drop it? I think we dropped it. And straight on again. This is crazy. It's like fishing in an aquarium. Another pinky. Cast after cast. Here will be the smallest for the day. Straight away on to the next pinky. We're gonna chuck him back in as well. Ew! Straight down. Yep, and straight on again. Oh, he's going hard. Barely any oki left on the bottom meat, and it still catches immediately again. We're gonna chuck him back in and carry on. Ew! Alright, we got a soft plastic back on here. I would still really like to get a coronation trout, and I know they're around, but just rare to catch. Yep, we're on. What is it gonna be? Took that right on the drop, I reckon. But almost a bit different. No, it's another pinky. It's not quite done yet. Another really good pinky. There you go. Phew! This is insane. It's just going off. I lost count, but I think we're not far off 10. And what a spot! Alright, let's keep casting. Yep, I felt that. What may it be? Another pinky? Doesn't feel as big, but maybe it wakes up. Still definitely a decent fish. Yep, it is a bit of a smaller model. Another little beauty, but he will be probably the smallest of all of them today. Phew! I haven't fished at all over there yet, so let's have a look how far we can get. What might be sitting down there. Oh, we can walk quite a mile, I guess. That's what I want to cast at. I like structure like that. There could be definitely some fish lurking around other than the fish just hunting along here. Maybe some big cod, maybe some spangles, maybe our coronation trout, who knows. I think we're going to put a cast on here as well. Yep. Oh, a big fish. put the brakes on a bit. What's that gonna be? I was going so hard in the first place. Where are you? It doesn't want to come up. It's another pink. Man, some of them are going so hard. He might be a little bit big for lifting. Decent fish again, very decent. And here we go again, another beautiful pink snapper, one of the two bigger models today. He's going back in as well. All right, then let's carry on and fish that structure over there. Well, let's find out if this is our honey hole. We got snagged. Alright, we've just retied, put a new soft plastic on. Let's give it a few more casts. This spot is definitely a little bit more wet than fishing the other side earlier. Give it a try on that side. Maybe it's a bit less snaggy. Yep, fish on! That didn't take long. Looks like another pinky, followed by a friend. Oh, what's that? That's a barracuda. little bit out of the spray here. Thought there was a bite. Yep. Fish on immediately again. Another pinky going ballistic down there. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, big pinky. Wow, what a day! Another very quality fish. That'll be easily in the 60s. Another beautiful pinky. Alright, it's time to get out of here. Pack up our bits and pieces, leave the fishing gear behind and get back up there because I'm slowly getting hungry and we may have like, I don't know, maybe like 3 hours of daylight left. Still want to set up camp, get all that organized, and then it's time to eat something. I think that's our gap, but we're gonna be very quick. Oh, just made it through. The rope is still dangling there. Alright, we're gonna leave some of our fishing gear down here to have it a little bit lighter today. Let's gear up and get up there. Oh man, what an effort this is. You can't imagine how much effort this is to get up here. I'm absolutely buggered. Because I'm not on the overhang anymore, put my foot sling away, Now I can like use both feet, which makes it maybe like 10% easier. Finally! Oh, what a bloody effort! I'm so buggered. I'm pretty sure I've been the first person abseiling and fishing down there. Ew. Because I knew you're gonna be tired and very dehydrated, I left some water here. Straight down. Let's get that camp organized. I'm even more hungry now. And this is where we're gonna set up camp. Oh man, those flies are bad. I'll quickly show you where I stashed away my camping gear. That's all waiting down here. And over here we got a bit of firewood. Alright, let's even out our campground a little bit, get rid of the rocks so we don't puncture our mattress. Alright, and let's set up tent. I think we might be sleeping this way around. And just in time for the sunset, the tent is all set up. Sleeping bag on there, ready to go. Alright, let's set up a little bit of a fire pit. Come on, stay on. Finally got the fire going properly. Ew. We're just basically waiting for the fire to burn down, so we got some coals and it's finally time to eat something. Looking forward for that baldy. Yeah, they're definitely hot. Gonna put a little bit more wood on here as well. Let's chuck our baldy on there. Alright, I think our baldy should be ready. Let's have a look. It smells already pretty good. Oh, and it looks like perfectly cooked. Oh yeah, that's cooked to perfection. That is amazing. Alright, I'm going to continue the rest of that, sit by the fire for a little bit, and then it's time to hit the tent. Time to go to bed. See you in the morning. Time to get up. let's get back down there. Alright, harness on and off we go. Alright, let's do it then. Here we are again. Whoa. It'll be fun one more time getting back up there. Let's have a look how much rope is left down here. It's not that much. I reckon that's more like 60 meters. Alright, put that in the backpack. I was really keen on fishing that ledge over there, but the tide is coming up in the next few hours. Let's go back where we were yesterday and play it safe. Not much time in between the sets today. Let's start on the heavy with a metal. I also put a steely down just in case we encounter some Spanish. I don't want to get nipped off. And metal is the choice of the game today because it is more windy than I thought. We just hooked up right in front of the ledge here. Looks like a little mackerel. Little shark mackerel. Here we go, beautiful little shark mackerel. Good fun. Let's put her back in and see what else we can get. Maybe the big brother and some nice Spanish. Phew! We had a hit. Another hit. Maybe a long tom. Struggling to get the hooks in. Yep, we're on. That's not a long tom. Another Mackie. Maybe a little bit bigger than the last even. And I got him in pretty green. Straight away on again. Next cast, another little shark mackerel. I'm gonna chuck her back in as well, but check out those colors. Very beautiful, eh? Ew. There you go. That was maybe 5 casts and already 2 fish again. Let's swap over to the light one and see if there's more. Yep. Oh, much more fun on the lighter gear. No, I haven't got a steel leader. And I hope my leader from yesterday didn't get too much trashed by all the pinkies. Oh, shark! What is that? That's not a shark, is it? I want to see what that is down there. Is it a shark or? I couldn't see it anymore. Let's get you up, buddy. I wasn't sure if it was a shark. It could have been like a massive Spanish or like a wahoo. Not sure if they would be here. Alright, hooks out. And you're going straight back in, mate. Phew! Alright, let's see if there's any more to play. Oh no! Something bit me off. Just put on another lure. One more and we're going to change it up to something else. If the fish aren't biting, it must be time for a Vex bottom meat. Still very keen to catch that coronation trout. That seems to be a bit elusive. I'm sure it'll happen one day. Maybe today's the day. that fish on? Yep, that's fish on. What have we got there, beautiful? I'm not exactly sure, but because of those whiskers, I think it is a goldfish, and it is the right color. Not our coronation trout, but still very beautiful fish. Ew! Gonna chuck him back in. What a beautiful fish. Alright, next wave, are you going in? Oh, that'll do. Ew! Alright, let's try that again. That's a fish again. That's a bit bigger. I don't think it is a pinky, to be honest. What is it gonna be? Puts a lot of weight in the line. I think it's a tusky. Tusky or baldy? Nice. Decent size. And there's actually some tusky down there. The Vex bottom meat is delivering. We did it again. A beautiful tusk fish off the ledge on the Vex bottom meat. What a beautiful fish. And I wasn't really planning on taking anything up the massive cliff of meat today, but how could I say no to a delicious tusk fish? We're gonna bag him up after bleeding him out, putting him on ice, and he's coming home. Very happy. The tusky is bleeding out, and we just put a new piece of oki on our bottom meat. Let's keep casting and see what else we might be getting onto. I really don't want to take any more fish other than maybe a coronation trout, because that was such a pain in the ass getting up that cliff. Yep, that's fish on. Oh, what's that gonna be? Almost could be another baldy, I reckon. Nah, it's something different, I think. Oh, beautiful little emperor. Redthroat Emperor? Let's have a closer look. And there was another one following it. Yesterday was pinky after pinky, today is variety. Beautiful. Yeah, Redthroat, red lip emperor? Not sure. The next beauty on board. Not exactly sure what it is. I would say some sort of emperor. Got some very red lips here. Let us know in the comments below. And just one more good look here. Now you can see the red throat. I think it must be a Redthroat Emperor, hey? Let's put you back in, mate. And there you go. Ew. I just quickly filleted the baldy and put him on ice. Let's keep casting. For a change, we just put a soft plastic on. Let's see what we get on that. Got some people fishing in the boat in front of us again. And we just hooked up. I was going pretty hard immediately. What have we got? The pinkies are on again. I was wondering where the pinkies are this morning. I have literally lost count. It could be number, I don't know, close to 15. Thanks, mate. The time has come to get out of here. As long as I still got shade on the cliff face, it makes it a little bit easier. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that hype button, leave us a comment below, and if you haven't yet, also subscribe to not miss out on the next adventures. Because this cliff got this massive overhang. This is by far the hardest cliff I've ever done. Much harder than anything on the south coast. We made it. Yes. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Ew.